Okay. What's up, everybody? This is A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing stelliums in the signs and also in the houses. So, this is for anybody that has a stellium in a sign placement or anybody that has this in a house placement. This is also for if you know someone that has these placements in their chart, whether it's a sign stellium or a house stellium. We're going to begin with Aries stellium, first house stellium. Okay, so with stelliums, if anybody doesn't know what a stellium is when you have three or more planets in a sign or in a house. Okay, so if you just have a sign placement, okay, that becomes a focus of yours. If you have a house placement, that becomes a focus of yours in your life. So when you have a stellium, which is three or more planets in a sign or a house, it becomes a major focus of yours in your life. Let's begin. Aries stellium, first house stellium. Okay, it's going to be a strong emphasis and focus on leadership. Okay, being impulsive. These people are also very confident people majority of the time. Okay, outside of the majority of the time, it's going to be that they can also be extremely vulnerable. Okay, these are the kind of people that tend to hide behind a mask or hide behind their persona, depending on the people that they are around. So yes, they can wear masks, they can be a certain kind of way to different kind of people. They can show whatever face they want to show to you. Okay. Also, these people have difficulties with people who have difficulties with people accepting who they are deep down inside. Okay. When it comes to their true authentic self, okay, people don't seem to really accept who they really are. Okay. hmm These people can be also focused on their self a lot. Okay. Focus on their goals. Okay. So these people are goal orientated. These are the type of people as well when it says focus on itself. Yes, they can be a little conceited, a little vain, but these are the people that do care about what people think about them. They do care about their appearance. Okay. It is linked to aggression, sexuality, okay, sex just in general. So yes, these people can be very sexy, very attractive individuals, especially when you have Aries stellium, first house stellium. Okay, they can exude like raw sexual energy to the table every single time. Okay, physically strong is something else that's seen with this stellium. Okay, so these people can be direct, they can be blunt, straight to the point, not beating around a bush. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to jumping onto opportunities, these people can do this very well. Okay, they don't let the opportunity pass them by, they jump onto it. Okay, let's keep that in mind. So now we have Taurus stellium, second house stellium. All right, these men and women radiate a stable and grounded aura. Okay, these people are looking for stability in their lives. They're looking to build something when it comes to a firm foundation. Okay, they are about being self-made, self-sufficient, not having to depend and rely on people for things. Okay, now they can also be extremely stubborn people, just so to speak, wanting things to be their way. Okay, getting mad, aggravated, and agitated when things are not going the way they want it to go. Okay, this is what happens with these people. They are actually obsessed with money. Okay, they're also obsessed with survival. Keep that in mind. So they're always looking for pleasurable experiences. Okay, they want to experience all different kinds of pleasures. Okay, having drinks, eating good food. Okay, all of these different types of things. Sex. Okay, they're obsessed with those things. These people want things to be familiar, and they also want it to be comfortable. These people do not like change. They rather things to stay the same. Okay, and actually change can even be considered a threat to them. In all reality, it could be beneficial to them. Okay, but they don't really like change. So these people may have difficulties with money, and you need to work on making your own money. Okay, so they're pushing towards building up an empire, so to speak. Okay, the intake outtake of money. let's flip it to survival. Making sure there's a roof over their head, clothes on their back, food on their table. Okay. You can be clingy when it comes to people. All right. They also have difficulties with compromising with people, but they are very loyal. Okay, so these people can be generous as hell, and they can also be selfish as hell. They can swing back and forth with doing these things. Okay, so they can be accommodating at times, helping you out, um, um, letting you try different foods and things like that. Okay, whatever the case may be. But then at times when their budget gets low, they can become very, very, very selfish. Okay, yeah, they can. What I do notice about Taurus stellium, second house stellium, is when their funds get low. Okay, let's say they loan somebody money, borrow some money, and things like that. If the person does not pay them back on time, they're gonna have a damn fit. They're not gonna be able to really know how to compromise or talk things out with you. Okay, they're gonna act like all hell broke loose. Okay, and this is a problem. You didn't pay me back. I need my money. Give me my bread. Da 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 da. Da. Stop talking to you. Cut you off and all different types of things. Oh yeah, they go to extremes. Because they feel like you're playing with their survival. Oh yeah, that's what it is. So in one case it could be about money, but in another case it is about principles. It is about you said that you would and you didn't follow through with your word. So they get caught up in that shit. Gemini, stellium, third house stellium. So these people, okay, it's a strong emphasis on being smart, okay, intelligent and intellectually swift. These people are funny as hell. They are overthinkers, okay? They are talkative, so they are prone to gossip. They are also flirtatious, okay? But even when they're being flirtatious, it might not even be intentional, okay? It's just a trait of theirs that just happens. They're magnetic in that kind of way. So with a Gemini stellium, a third house stellium, okay, you're going to have to understand that there is a strong emphasis on communication. They value communication at all costs. They are multitaskers and they come up with bright, original, and new ideas. Okay. So you know that the third house also has to deal with communication. It also has to deal with learning, childhood learning. It has to deal with short distance travels, also your siblings. Okay, so depending on what falls into the third house, there can be a great relationship with siblings. Okay, if you have maybe Saturn in the third house, okay, Saturn and Gemini. There's a couple of other placements that will push towards us. There may be some conflicts with siblings early on in life. Okay, but they do really strive and push towards being that best kind of example when it comes to siblings. All right. But traveling and community is going to be important to these people as well. Okay, being involved in a community in some kind of way can also be seen. Having a love for writing or publishing is also seen with third house stelliums. Okay, so we have Cancer stellium, fourth house stellium. Okay, so these people are going to be highly sensitive individuals, also soft, so to speak. When I say soft, I don't mean weak. Okay, but they can have soft spots in them for many different people. Okay, they are about nurturing, being empathetic. This is psychic and prophetic abilities seen with this placement. They do have a soft spot for people that are in need, people that need help, people that are homeless, people that are hungry, people that need assistance. Okay, they're willing to step up to the plate in that kind of way for you. Okay, now in early childhood, what could go on and take place when it comes to the stellium is that depending on what planets are involved, it could have been a pleasant home life, okay, childhood, or it could have been a rocky one. All right, we already know Saturn in the fourth house, Saturn in Cancer, that can be rocky. Pluto in the fourth, Pluto in Pluto in the fourth, rocky. Okay, that's really not even pleasant. Chiron in the fourth, Chiron in Cancer, rocky. Okay, also another one would definitely be, what did we say? Saturn. We said Pluto. We said Chiron, Mars in Cancer, Mars in the fourth house. That would be another one. Okay, so you got to be careful with this because it goes and swings back and forth. Okay, now There is also a strong focus on family or creating the right environment for yourself with this Cancer placement. Keep in mind with the Cancer stellium or fourth house stellium, that could definitely indicate that one of the parents have passed away, or one of the parents were not in the home, okay, not really present, okay, whether it's physically, emotionally, okay, a lot of times it can be both. All right, so keep that in mind. Leo stellium, fifth house stellium. All right, there's a strong emphasis on being stubborn. Okay, also being proud, having a lot of pride. Okay, we know that when it comes to pride, just in general, okay, that's a difficult thing, okay, because these people could get bruised egos a lot. They struggle with self-doubt, even though these people are 9 times out of 10 extremely confident. Okay, they are attention seekers. You like to be in the limelight. So these people like the spotlight. They like it when people are captivated by their presence. Okay, keep in mind, Leo energy, fifth house energy in general, is that regal royalty aura that surrounds them. Okay, um, these people love to be praised. They love compliments. Okay, that really strokes their damn ego. Wanting to be the best, or wanting the best out of life. So these people do like to find the things of life. Okay, they're obsessed with getting attention. They have high standards, high expectations, and they may even get upset when they can't live up to their fantasies or their desires. Okay, keep in mind that they have big hearts. Okay, just in general, it is about being passionate as well. Okay, so these people are looking for attention. They require a lot of attention, especially the Leo stelliums, fifth house stelliums. Virgo stellium, sixth house stellium. Okay, these are the workaholics. Okay, so there is a strong emphasis on work, working in general, being a perfectionist, a overthinker, overcritical, detail orientated, also naturally intelligent and curious. Okay, so they're curious in a number of areas. They want to know things, want to perfect things. They could also have a love for nature, and also love animals as well. These women and men may love routines, everyday routines. Okay, they can have schedules. They can make plans to do things on their daily tasks. This could be the type of people that wake up, okay, brush their teeth, wash up, and everything like that, eat something, and now they're off to doing their regular thing, going to work, doing this, coming home, doing this, doing that. See what I'm saying? It's about mundane activities. Also, feeling the need to be useful or feeling the need to be productive is also seen with the Virgo stellium and the sixth house stellium. Okay, a strong emphasis on careers, goals, and success. They're driven towards these things, and they want to be perfect at it. Always trying to balance your personal and professional life is also seen with this placement. Stress and anxiety can be on an all-time high with these people. Okay, um, what I notice about this is that these people need to pay close attention to their health, to their well-being, even to the point of meditating. Okay, because they do have high levels of stress and anxiety. That can be regular thing for them, since they tend to be extremely hard on themselves. So even though they can be critical, they are also self-critical of themselves. So we already know Virgo placements, six house placements, they could be 10 times harder on themselves than anybody else can be. So they really don't need the aggravation from anybody else. Libra stellium, seventh house stellium. These individuals handle their problems and their enemies in a diplomatic kind of way, having a need to hold on to people a lot and wanting to maintain long lasting relationships. Okay, so these are the people that can be a little clingy. Okay, not so much emotional. Okay, because we already know that Libra deals and operates off of logic, it's not emotion. Okay, but they do hold on to connections, to bonds, and things like that. Now, romantically, if we're speaking about romantically, intimately, these people could get along easily with anybody, okay, but they find it difficult when it comes to the right partner that they're picking, okay. So you may have feelings of dissatisfaction, like you are missing something, or feel as if you are alone. Okay, so yes, these people can be dissatisfied in love. Okay, feeling like they deserve more. Okay, out of the connection, out of the bond that they have connected with the people. Um, so a lot of times they can feel alone. They can even have fears of feeling like they might even die alone, depending on what is falling into the seventh house. These people are in search for who they are, and usually this is attached to people that they know and people that they meet. Okay, they come across people that show them something about who they are, okay, or maybe even mimic something that they may even be. This happens quite often. Okay, so you need to learn to find a balance in connections and also interactions with people. They are very sociable, but probably have trouble keeping friends. Okay, so yes, they can have friends, but you have to remember, they are going to be the type of people that are great debaters, always have something to say, very opinionated. They're about fairness, they're about peace, they're about justice and things like that. And they are the scales. So when the scales are being tipped and it's not balanced, everything is all off course. Keep that in mind. So another thing with this placement will be you will want friends, but sometimes people in general can drain the shit out of you. Okay? So they can drain them dry. Honestly. All right. So you have a desire to be fair to yourself and also to other people. So we have Scorpio stellium, eighth house stellium. Okay, so this is going to be a strong emphasis of being private, secretive, mystical, and magical, passionate and intense, extreme, magnetic, very sensual and sexual, psychic abilities, prophetic abilities. These people think that they know you, but they don't really know you at all. Okay, this is the confusion with the Scorpio stellium, eighth house stellium. It is very hard to know these people on a very, very deep level. Okay, why? Because they keep a lot of things private, a lot of things hidden. Some people call it secretive. Okay, but they are not really trusting people. Keep that in mind. They do not trust everybody, so they do not reveal much information about themselves. It takes them time to reveal certain amounts of information to you. Okay, if they even want to do that at all. So these women and men have bold ideas and have a intimidating aura about them. Okay, so what you seek out and want: deep and profound, strong connections and bonds with other people. They do want to connect with somebody on a very deep, profound level. Okay, um, a lot of times because they're not trusting like that, it can be difficult, but they do seek it out. You love talking about things that other people don't, especially when it comes to taboo topics. Okay, things that are unorthodox. Okay, things that are hidden. They love talking about these different types of things, so they can love talking about astrology, alchemy, magic, ancient information, ancient knowledge, um, anything that has to deal with taboo, sex. Okay, these people may have experienced a lot of dark things in their past. When I'm talking about their past, I'm talking about when they were younger, at youth. Okay, being exposed to the dark side of life or trauma, crisis situations and things like that. And these people want to actually transform themselves into the better version of themselves. They want to change into the best version of themselves. They want to be um, almost like brand new. Okay, a new version of themselves. These people are not afraid of confrontations. Keep that in mind. And they tend to address whatever needs to be addressed, and they are not afraid to do it. Okay, they can even address things to the point where it scares other people, or other people be afraid to address the same shit that they're addressing. So we have Sagittarius stellium, ninth house stellium. Okay, strong emphasis on new experiences, having a love for traveling. Okay, different cultures, networking with people. Okay, really getting in tune and inclined to spirituality or religion or information in general. Okay, so these are people that are going to be learning quite a bit of information throughout their lifetime. They are about gaining wisdom, gaining knowledge. They can be a source of wisdom. Going with the flow is something that's seen with this placement. Living in the moment is seen with this placement. These individuals crave freedom and live in the moment. Okay, so we also have always learning something new, having feeling that life is too short to achieve all the goals that they want to achieve in this lifetime. They can feel like life is too short. Okay, so you got to keep in mind that these people are all over the place. They love to travel, so they don't stay in one place for too long. Can they do that? Yes, but there's still going to be some kind of traveling going on with them. Okay. If you have a stellium, you could also be interested in dating outside of your nationality, outside of your race. Okay. Capricorn stellium, 10th house stellium. Okay, this pushes towards being extremely ambitious, driven, and power hungry, career orientated, and also a workaholic. These men and women come off as authoritative in some kind of way. They may be extremely popular in this lifetime, and if they are not popular, they will be popular in this lifetime or at some point in their life. They believe and know first impressions are last impressions, so these people are about making the best first impression possible. Okay, so these are the kind of people that are like legends, people that are very memorable. Okay, in general, so to speak, they are about building an empire, building a legacy. Okay, handing over the torch to somebody else, so they're about being self-made and self-sufficient also, and not having to depend and rely on people for things. Keep that in mind. They do really care about their reputation and how they're being presented out into the world when it comes to the career front. Okay, this stellium is also linked to success and being successful in life. Okay, so these people are grinders, they're hustlers, they're go-getters. Okay, businessmen, businesswomen, corporate men, corporate women, executives, shot callers. Okay, they're all of that. Aquarius stellium, 11th house stellium. Okay, these are going to be the type of people that are unconventional, innovators. They're blunt, they're also direct, they're stubborn, also detached, humanitarians. They're overthinkers. And I mean to the point of 24/7, they are overthinking shit. They're open minded. Thinking outside of the box. They're rebellious. They're the rebels. These people don't like rules. They don't like restrictions. They don't like being told what to do. They want to do what they want to do when they do what they want to do. Okay? Of course, this is also going to mean original and new ideas, having a genius mind, having a brilliant mind. Okay? So you make bonds with people from all walks of life. You are independent when it comes to thinking. So they're independent thinkers. These people like socializing. It's common for them to rechange themselves by spending their time alone. Okay, having a tendency to make fun of their emotions, of their struggles. Okay, that's what they tend to do. They rationalize their emotions. They love to socialize with people, but um, having deep connections is going to be a little difficult for them. That might be a little frightening. Okay, having a deep connection, but they love just socializing, talking, kicking it. Okay, on that kind of level. Pisces stellium, 12th house stellium. This pushes towards psychic abilities and prophetic abilities. They are mysterious, mystical, magical, highly artistic individuals, creative souls, deep thinkers, perceptive, extremely sensitive. You can have issues when it comes to your identity. Okay, so they can have identity issues. They need to be cautious and alert of not getting into toxic bonds or connections with people. And they should learn to put firm boundaries in place. Okay, when it comes to their life, just in general, because people like to cross them a lot. You may love expressing yourself through art, drawing, writing, singing, dancing, photographs. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this on this note for now, and in future videos to come, I will go more into depth into stellium in the signs and in the houses. Okay, I do have the Libra scale sale going on, and also the Scorpio transformation sale that is on the rise. It is the same kind of sale that's going on. Okay, keep in mind that if you have not checked out the video, because I had to break everything down for everybody to understand how this is set up this time. The sale is for everybody. Okay, it just happens to be Libra season and Scorpio season coming, so I just call it that. If you're interested, hit me up. Okay, you can email me or call me 516-738-6042. If you want to donate to the channel, please feel free. Thank you for everybody that's been tuning in, sharing the videos, subscribing, liking the videos. All of that, I appreciate each and every one of you. So this is a force of nature, spiritual awakening. Love is love, peace, and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.